Hi everyone, we got the dogs in the back for this video again. Oh my god, it's happening again! As soon as I record, she wants something. Tootsie! Okay. No. Oh my god. You know what? Have it. Have it. If you don't know me, my name is Harita. I just graduated college actually, so this video is going to be about things that I would do differently if I could redo my 4 years in college. That's getting really annoying. Tutuma, give me the crispy. Give me the crispy. He's gonna growl at me. Do y'all see this right now? Can I have that? I'm gonna grab it with the... Tootsie! That's not good! Give me that! No! No! Good boy. No! Get away. It's not yours. You just stole it from me. Honestly guys, if I should give up on YouTube, tell me right now. You know what? This is what you get, you know? If you hear stuff in the background, I can't help it. I know that school is starting for many of you because now it's August. So hopefully this video helps somebody out there navigate their newfound chapter. Let's get into it. Let me give you some backstory of when I started college and when I finished and what my plans are. I finished high school in 2020 and I also started college in 2020, which was the year of COVID. So my entire first year of college was at home, remotely. I think I moved out in the fall of 2021 and then I did 3 years in person at Georgia State University and I majored in neuroscience on the pre-medical track. Number one piece of advice for upcoming college students is track your food. Try to have a plan for grocery trips, your meals. At least like sit down and do that every Sunday. Like figure out what exactly you're eating for the next 7 days. I wish I did that. Instead, I just kept spending money on food and I would justify it because I'm like, well, I need food to survive. So I don't really have a choice. I did have a choice. That choice entailed planning it out before I'm faced with the consequences of not planning. Another thing is like, I wish I started conversations with people more. Especially in the first few months of college, you'll notice that everybody kind of wants friends as well. So the more you start conversations, you approach people, ask to borrow a pencil, ask to borrow their charger, ask what kind of iPad they're using. The more you go out of your way to just spark a conversation, the easier it is that you might find somebody that's a good friend to you. And also think of it like practice. Social skills are a must in today's age. Like you can't get away with being an introvert anymore, at least in the field that I'm in, which is medicine. And I think networking in general is very important for a lot of different jobs. So the more you have practice talking to people, greeting them, just being that person that always starts the conversations, the better. I think that's gonna be a life skill that'll be useful to you for the rest of your life. Another one that I would say okay, let's just finish this video so that you don't have to suffer so much with all these noises in the back. Noises. Sounds. I wish I just looked more into scholarships, awards, and grants and research funding type of stuff because it can help with just having some extra cash laying around. A lot of scholarship money just goes unused because nobody really applies. There's like millions out there in these systems in your state, in your local areas that are handing out scholarships but nobody's applying because nobody knows about them. So if you do more research on that kind of stuff, you will probably be one of those lucky people. And it'll boost your resume and It gives you some confidence, so why not? The next one can be a little controversial, but I would say always do something with your summers. Do something with your summers. Whether that's like a 2-3 week certification, 7-week class, just get something out of it. I would say like don't leave the entire summer for just relaxing and vacation and stuff. I don't know, that's why it's controversial, because it's like I have a life, you know, life comes first and then school. If you can get something out of it, it'll put you ahead, especially in like a competitive major or field. You can really use it to your advantage. Now we're gonna move on to things that I'm glad I did. I'm glad I explored and I took time to explore the city that my college was in. Whether that's coffee shops, restaurants, parks, events, art museums, and art stuff. I was really happy that I spent my weekends doing that. Like I had the choice of coming home every single weekend, but some weekends I stayed just to explore and clean up the house and stuff. I'm also very glad that I got to live with a roommate. My roommate was my sister. I lived partly with her, and then toward the end of my studies I lived alone. I'm glad I got both experiences. If it's possible for you to get both kinds of experiences, you should try it, but yeah, I know that's not always possible. I just think learning to live alone with yourself and learning to live with other people is just a life lesson. The other thing is that I was very happy that I explored my passions a lot. Not everything that I did was about my major. A lot of it was just about stuff that I was passionate about. Like I made jewelry and I tried to integrate it into a club where I can sell my jewelry. So I learned the business side of things, the profit, the net gain or whatever, all those words. I started a club there for creative people. So anyone who wanted to create a YouTube channel, start a podcast, write a book, write scripts, or produce screenplays, short films, that kind of thing. Anyone that has any creative thing that they want to do, but they just don't really have time to do it, I created a club for those people. And we all kind of worked on our individual goals together in the same room. Learned a lot about like hosting, leadership, the ins and outs of starting an organization, maintaining it, having an e-board and stuff like that. So yeah, like I really tried to explore my passions outside of medicine because that taught me a lot and I was happy to do it. It's a life skill. My very last one is kind of silly, but I would try to perfect your hair care routine, your skin care, your clothes, your body care. I would perfect these things in this time. The kind of colors that look good on you, the haircuts that you like, the jewelry that you like, how you want to trim your eyebrows. Now is the time to do all of that. During your first internship, your first job interviews, you know how to look good. You know how to clean up. Kids nowadays are perfecting this in middle school, but if you're like a late bloomer, try to do that in these next 4 years. It really helped me. I'm still not there. So, like the other day I cut too much of my eyebrow. It's just now grown back. Food, money, hair, skin, clothes, all that, just try to perfect it. If you have the time, if you have the funds. There's this app called Color Lover. It's like a Korean app. You can use it to figure out what colors look best on you. I figured out that my color palette is pastels. So ever since then I've been buying light blues, light pinks, light purples, and it really brightens my skin tone. It works for me. Big difference, actually. It really does. Okay, everybody say bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you next week. Thanks for watching.